Javon, Coach was just in here praising you for the energy you brought, especially in the second half. Obviously, a tough game, but what were your takeaways from it, personally?
Earlier, me and Coach had a one-on-one talk. He told me to stay ready, and I just feel like I stayed with that mindset through the night, and I stayed ready and came out there and gave everything I had.
Obviously, it's tough with some major injuries on this team, but it does create opportunities for you and other players like you. You just spoke about that mindset, but like, what else does that mean in terms of sort of the practicalities of like more film study, you know, talking more to other players, talking more with coaches?
Definitely. I feel like that I got that opportunity, God-given opportunity. But just like you said, just stick around, stay longer days, watch more film, and just always stay ready and just compete at my highest level I can.
Obviously, the front office has been pleased with your work to convert the two-way contract to a standard contract. Where do you think your game has grown most this season over the course with 905?
I feel like just having those, having coaches on my back or on my side just to talk to me and tell me what I have to do and what I have to be good at to get to this next level. And I just feel like I'm taking each thing from each coach and just trying to prove that I belong here. So,
what do you think are those most important steps for you to sort of, go from two-way to standard contract to like being able to like fight for a roster spot and maybe a rotation spot down the line?
Just come in, like I said earlier, stay ready, defensive, obviously, just come out there and just give energy and just give everything all I have.
How good did it feel, knowing all the work that you put in this year, paying your dues in the G League, to have that contract converted and to kind of get that a vote of confidence from the front office?
Well, I got to say it's a blessing, honestly. I got to thank the man above. But I appreciate the opportunity that they're giving me. The praise that they give me. I just take it all in and just praise them and appreciate them and thankful for them for giving me this opportunity to just be here with this team, this organization.
Obviously, there's been so much roster turnover on the team this year. Is there somebody, when you've been up with the NBA club, that's been especially helpful, like a player, one of the vets either that was here or that is here now, that's kind of taken you under their wing and given you advice?
I can say the vet on the team, Garrett Temple. He's a talker. So I just take everything in from him that he tells me, and I just try to bring it to the floor or to the bench or any way I can.
It was when the Pelicans were hitting the corner threes early on in the game, CJ and Verb were both like looking back to the bench.
Yeah.
Was Garrett the one?
Yeah, that was Garrett. They were talking to Garrett, yeah.
Was it, can you share any of it, or was it like not?
No, I think they're just saying his name, honestly.
I believe you and Moji got to share a couple minutes on there.
Mm-hmm.
What's like having that moment with him after the 905 together?
It always feels good to share moments with my guy. I've been with 905 with him, played a lot of minutes with him, so it's good to see us both out there again.
Do you play with like any extra layer of confidence, or has it changed mentally, just knowing that you're not necessarily fighting to get your contract converted? You're on a multi-year.
I just try to come in and stay with the same mindset as I go into a game, whether it's 905 game, whether it's a game here. I try to just stay the same, clear my mind, just go out there and do everything I can.
You've probably answered this a couple of times, transitioning between NBA and G League, but as far as going from that G League role where you have so much of the ball and really you are relied upon to create for yourself and others repeatedly, and then you kind of have to shrink yourself down to fit into the NBA concept where there's more players who want more of the ball. What's that like, that transition to change your game?
I could just say, coming in with this career, I knew this is what I would have to do. I would have to change my ways. I won't always have the ball. I won't always be the main guy on the team. So I just try to figure other ways out that I can be more helpful to this team to just try to win.
I was watching your film early in the preseason. You had a lot of really great cuts. What triggers a cut for you? You make a lot of great 45s, but what are you looking for to trigger that action?
When defense turns their head, when they're not paying attention to me, that's the perfect time to get an easy layup or an easy cut.
That seems as good as anything.
Yeah.
A game like that, what kind of things do you learn about yourselves and your team and what you have to do going forward?
I think
Probably the biggest thing is just understanding the process and understanding what it takes to win on every given night that you come out. You have to play with extreme energy, effort, focus, intensity on every possession to win in the NBA because everybody's good, everybody can play, and they're a very good team. So a team like that, you got to be even better. You have no room for error. You have no room for really mistakes. Almost got to play perfect, to be honest.
You don't have as much talent, but you got to fight through it. Hard times. That second quarter kind of got the spiral that they got away from it. That's the kind of thing
absolutely. Effort, energy have to be at a very high level, and we didn't do that.
That's to be reclaimed in the last 21 games, right? That's what this team has to do to learn about itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Win or loss.
Win or loss, this team, or any team, honestly, you have to, like I said, the NBA is too good to come out and just try to outscore everybody. Everybody's good, everybody's talented. So defensively, effort is what separates mental, is what separates teams in this league.
So I want to ask you about your jump shot. It's unique in the way that, like, similar to Kawhi Leonard, you prefer going and loading on the same side as you're shooting on. Most players like to load on the opposite side of their shooting arm, and it means you like to fade going right more often than left. What goes into that for you to develop that as a jump shooter?
I don't know, honestly. Every day I try to come in, work on my game, and try to get better. Been working on my jump shot since I was little. But that is an accurate statement. Like to go right, fading, but I honestly don't know. It's just years and years of shooting.
When you're working with coaches and they're trying to get you ready for like counters to certain teams, is that a consideration for them as you work through some of your reps?
A consideration to do what?
To be more comfortable pulling up going right or more comfortable pulling up going left?
I feel I can go either way. But yeah, just working on all facets of the game to try to be a complete player.
In terms of Javon, he provided a bit of a spark off the bench, obviously, off last one. What have you made about his sort of whole journey to
Nah, he was great. What he gave us is exactly what we need. He was great. He hustled, got an open floor, got steals, got to the line. He was aggressive. So really proud of the way he came out. He was big. That was good for him. Good for our team as well.
It's a really good team that was bigger than you guys. What did you think of your team's effort and fight, especially in the first half?
I thought that we started the game pretty well, those first 6 minutes, and they called timeout. I think it was 23-17. We were able to make up a couple of shots there. We were trying our best to stay in front of Zion and protect the paint, and they caught fire. They caught fire there at the three-point line with Herb Jones knocking down a couple of corner threes, and then obviously Murphy. He got really hot as the game progressed. But start of the game, we had it when we start subbing, and when we went to our bench guys, it quickly went south from there.
This team gets up 49 threes and makes half. Is there anything you can say to explain that other than them shooting the ball really well?
They shot the ball really well tonight, and if they can shoot the ball like this every single night, probably they're going to win the championship. So I believe that this is their season record tonight. And as I said, like Brandon Ingram was 0 for 1 from the three-point line. C.J. McCollum made 3 threes, but Trey Murphy made 10, and Herb Jones made 5. Jonas made 2 for 2. So a lot of guys, they felt good. Brought some energy there right away when he jumped in on the court. He was able to get a couple of deflections and steals, and he was able to run in transition, and he had a couple of good minutes there.
Thanks for watching the Toronto Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest video and subscribe for more.
Denied, lead pass, here's McDaniels. In a crowd, wide open three.